Hello, everybody. Welcome. How are you? Thank you all so much for joining us today for our webinar. We're going to just wait a few more minutes before everybody else joins. And after that, we can start the session. In the meantime, just feel free to put in the chat where you're from, maybe how you heard about us, also anything. If you have already any questions, by the end of the session, we're going to try to answer all of them. So if during the session you find that you have a question that popped up, just feel free to put it in the chat. So yeah, let's wait just a couple more minutes and then we can start. Hi, Tuli from South Africa. Nice to meet you. Very glad to have you here with us. How are you?
Hello.
Also, as a reminder
Thanks. How are you?
Oh, good. Thank you. Also, just as a quick reminder for everybody, let's try to keep our microphones and videos off just for the time of the webinar. After, when we approach the Q&A, you can unmute yourself and ask any questions. But in the meantime, please, for the better flow of the webinar, let's keep ourselves muted. I can see here in the chat, Subramania, hi, from India. I'm very sorry if I'm pronouncing your names incorrectly. Altraifi from Sweden, nice to meet you. Wow, we have people joining from everywhere today. Very nice. Very nice. Hello, Makwabe from South Africa. Nice to meet you too. So I can see here that we already have many people joined in. So I think that others who are gonna join a bit later are gonna come just in time once we start. And now I can just start with a little introduction. So hi everybody, and thank you again for being here with us today. Today we have a very exciting topic lined up, how to access study and career paths in the USA. And we have two amazing speakers with us today. If we can go to the next slide so I can present them. So joining us here today, we have Carlos Pinion, who is the Education Advisor Manager at Hospitality Academy, and Gracie Castillo, who is the International Outreach Representative at Westcliff University. And today we're going to be covering a lot of things. We're going to be covering an introduction to Westcliff and Hospitality Academy. We're also going to talk about our programs, our campus and the student life, our process. And finally, we're going to have a Q&A just so that all of your questions get finally answered. And yeah, let's get started.
Okay, thank you so much, Kate. So to begin with, hello, everybody. I am from Westcliff University. We are based in Southern California in the US. We've had over 30 years of providing quality, affordable education. We were established in 1993. And our mission is to educate, inspire, and empower our students to achieve personal and professional success. Our professors have an average of 20 years of professional experience, and they can offer practical industry-based knowledge to you. You can see here in our stats, we're proud that 94% of our student satisfaction rate has been reported to us. And we've got a campus community with over 14 athletic programs for your social dynamic student needs here in the US. Now bringing it to Carlos to talk a little bit about the Hospitality Academy.
Thank you, Grace. Well, happy to be here in this webinar and happy to have this webinar in collaboration with Westcliff University. As Grace is saying, we have this partnership agreement for quite a while, around 4 years already established. and happy to introduce Westcliff University to all our candidates as part of our student possibilities as well. So Hospitality Academy offers accredited hybrid programs in the United States through our partnership agreement with Westcliff University, combining online and on-campus classes, as well as paid work experience in the hospitality industry. Hospitality Academy will be providing you support throughout the CV coaching, visa assistance, admission process, enrollment process, and finally connect you with the luxury hotel brands and restaurant partners that we currently work with. As part of our services and this partnership agreement, as I was mentioning, you have the possibility through these education programs that Westcliff University offers that have the possibility of working from day one of classes under CPT integrated to their program. Flexible classes schedule. Westcliff University offers these hybrid learning modalities that can allow you to work and study at the same time and just assist to once every semester to the on-campus classes requirements. It's mandatory attendance just to keep you updated on that. They are fully accredited in the United States, state recognized by the United States authorities, allowing them to extend to you all the necessary documentation to request the F1 visa, for example, if it's needed for those who are abroad. And they are accredited for all their education programs, such as the MBA, bachelor's, and other diplomas options. And then finally, we are going to provide you with visa assistance and career coaching. So we will mock you, prepare you for the embassy appointment. Westcliff University offers these services as well. And the career coaching is helping you to go in the real life, in the professional network, allowing you to connect with potential properties and preparing you for these potential interviews to get placed in one of these properties as well. These are the programs that we offer in collaboration with Westcliff University. The first one is the postgraduate level program that requires, well, I will tell you the requirements later. That is the MBA, Master of Business and Administration. In addition to this MBA program, we offer the Hospitality Management Certification, and then the Bachelor in Business and Administration that also offers, in addition, the Hospitality Management Certification. I want to give you a heads up. You're going to be starting the Master or the Bachelor's program with Westcliff University, and they will be extending you upon completion or graduation, their degree, as well as we, Hospitality Academy, will be extending you the Hospitality Management Certification that is going to be taught by us. So as you can see, it's a partnership collaboration between two entities, and that will, upon graduation, allow you to receive two degrees upon the graduation or completion of your studies. Let's go deeper into the Master of Business and Administration and Hospitality Management Certification. It requires attendance to class once per semester. It could vary depending on the location. That's why we added 1 to 4 days on-campus requirement. It's a mandatory request from Westcliff University. You will have to attend to these on-campus classes. Then is what is needed, what is the requirements for this program? You need to hold a bachelor's degree equivalent to the United States academic background and a proof of your level of English. It also requires a GPA level, varies depending on the campus, but around 2.0, 2.5. The program duration is between 2 to 3 years, depending if you would like to do OPT upon graduation or not. Allows you to work from day one of classes with CPT. That allows you to work if you are going for the OPT 11-month full-time, 13-month part-time job. And if you do this combination, then you're allowed to request an OPT, additional year upon graduation for working experience. And then the locations that Westcliff University offers this program, they recently opened a campus in Dallas, Texas. They used to have their regular Irvine campus, Los Angeles, San Francisco. All of them are in California, and then Miami and Orlando based in Florida. Then the undergraduate level program, Bachelor of Business and Administration with Hospitality Management certification, requires attendance to class once per week. This is more regular attendance to class since it's an undergrad level. The campus that is offered this program is in Irvine, California, right next or in between Anaheim and Los Angeles. It's a very good location. What is the requirements for this program are that you need to hold a high school diploma or any international equivalent, a proof of your level of English. The program duration is minimum 3.5. I normally say that it's around 4 years program regularly. Allows you to work under CPT upon the first academic year, up to 2 years. And if you follow the CPT restrictions, as I was mentioning, you're allowed to request an OPT upon graduation for 1 more year. I will leave it to Grace for her to explain you how is the campus life and the student life here.
Yes, thank you, Carlos. As I was mentioning earlier, we're located in Southern California. That is our home campus. And so should you choose to go to our home campus, we offer many, many social and professional opportunities there. Student life especially is international, engaging, and supportive. You can enjoy diverse community events and their food. Irvine is one of the most diverse cities in Southern California, and you can get connected to professionals in the travel, service, and hospitality industries. Southern California in general is well known for its popularity with tourists due to all of these activities and, of course, our weather. At Westcliff, you'll learn in modern facilities and enjoy access to our student clubs, different events, and the networking opportunities through our career services with your peers from all over the world. Carlos, if you could take it to the next slide so we could play the video. So this is our business campus. As you can see, we've got our building located at what we call Intersect. Our classrooms are all located on the 4th floor of this building, but students have access to the entire location. There are restaurants there for social events. But our classrooms, you can see, are facilitated for both hybrid and in-person learning. We are currently growing. As we said, we opened our latest location in Dallas, Texas for our master's students. But we hope to bring more locations to you all soon so that there are bigger networking and professional opportunities for you. We can't wait to have you here in California. If you are interested, then yes, we will speak more about how to apply. Now, Carlos, if you could go to the next slide for our intake. We offer several opportunities for you to begin your journey throughout the year, making it easy for you to find what time works best for you. We have our spring intake, that is January to March. We have our summer intake, May to July, and we have our fall intake, September to October. There are 2 start dates for every intake. So whenever you are ready, we are ready to receive you and you can start your program. Now, your process, Carlos, if you can go over that.
Sure. Thank you, Grace.
Of course.
Well, basically, first thing to make up your mind is you want to choose your program. Of course, this depends on the eligibility requirements as we were seeing. And then registering for the program is attaching all the necessary requirements to our registration form and paying a registration fee that is requires a mandatory first payment. Then you are going to receive, if everything is aligned with Westcliff University requirements, an acceptance letter from Hospitality Academy, assuring you to continue with the next steps. Settling a first installment payment is required as well for the enrollment fee. You will have an admissions interview with our team just to go over all the documentation and completely agree on what are the next steps in order to make it clear for you what is going to be the next things to do. Signing the enrollment agreement, starting your visa process, and welcome to the United States. This process could vary depending on each scenario, depending if you are currently in the United States holding already an F1 visa, or if you are out road coming from your home country. As a heads up here, we always recommend candidates to start the process with 6 months prior of the starting day of classes, at least. Again, this varies depending on each scenario. With F1 visa holders, the time is not so urgent, but still we recommend to start as soon as possible the process, just because it takes time and you are going to start receiving all the necessary requirements to complete the visa process. That is actually what we are aiming for. So now we are going to give you the opportunity to do some questions to Gracie and I. Feel free either to drop them in the chat box, or just open your microphone and go ahead for the question.
Hi.
Yes, sir, son.
Yeah, I'm just like wondering. I have like 5 denials under HB2 because I've already applied. I get an internship. I got a contract, but I had denials. So how can you just help me with that?
Thank you for that, Gracie. Oh, I have one question for you, Ersan. Are you applying for an H-1B in your home country, or you're still in the US?
I'm not in the US.
Have you been in the United States before?
No,
No.
never done that
Okay.
before.
Just for you to know, the new administration of the United States has launched restriction, let's say, or requirement for the H-1B visa specifically, that requires an investment of $100,000, but that doesn't apply for F1 visa holders. So first recommendation, H-1B to apply from abroad, I would say is a difficult case, or there's a high chances of being visa denial that applying for an F1 visa. Firstly, because an F1 visa requires an investment on your behalf. As you can see, the cost of the program will be an investment that you are going to be doing in the United States as a whole. And also because F1 visa has potential opportunity for you to request an H-1B later, after your F1 visa has ended. So recommendation, I will personally think that it's better to try for an F1 visa than continue insisting for an H-1B. When you should apply for an F1 visa, I should say that you should give a 6-month gap between the latest denial for the upcoming visa application. That is my recommendation. Gracie, I don't know if you had something to add.
No, that your comments follow all of our procedures as well. Our admissions team also, we can handle student accounts where they start on an F1 with our degree program, and then as they go into OPT, right, if they do transition with their employer and apply for H-1B, then yes, we will keep an eye on their account and can assist with any of those questions. So I've got nothing else to add.
Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Ersan, for your question.
I have one question.
Yes, go ahead, Frida.
Yeah. For example, if I apply for the F1, so if I decide to Miami, how much we need to pay? We have a physical university in Miami too, or no?
I lost you for a bit. You were asking how much I need to pay.
Yeah.
Can you repeat that part, please?
Yeah, if I need to go into the university presential for the MBA,
MBA.
yeah,
So
in
how much is the
Miami,
cost of the MBA in Florida? You're asking that.
yeah.
All right. So the total program cost of Westcliff University for the postgraduate MBA program is 36,250 USD for the professional format. This is the format that we were explaining that requires attendance to class once per
And the second
semester.
question is, for example, you bring like for when I start to study, we need to work. You help for apply for work or no?
Okay, so yes, we do help you to secure a job offer in the United States in the hospitality industry. You also have the support of Westcliff University if it's not in the hospitality industry, or maybe they also have partnership agreements in hospitality. So between both parties, we are going to be supporting you to secure a job offer in the US. The best scenario is for you to receive an F1, apply for a job opportunity, secure your job offer even before the starting day of classes, so you can start in parallel at the same time with your work experience and your studies. Just in additional to the question of Frida of the cost of the program, we offer payment plans in collaboration with Westcliff University. Just to let you know, there is a monthly payment plan, there's a semester payment plan. So whatever matches with your requirements or whatever matches with your desire, we are here to support you, both parties, in order to offer you the possibility to go through the fees and investment that the cost of the program has, all right? Just adding to the question of the cost, this is the tuition fee, all right? Here, there is no, we are not adding and it's not included fees such as, for example, accommodation, visa process, health insurance, etc. All right. Gracie, please.
Thuli, if you are still, there's nothing else I need to add. Everything is clear there. I just want to make sure that Thuli had their hand raised, and if they can unmute and ask their question, that would be great.
Thank you, Gracie. My question was on the payment plans and cost for the courses. So since that was asked, I'm all good.
All right.
Oh, okay, wonderful.
So Thuli, just adding to what I was mentioning, I will clearly request all the participants of this meeting to have a one-on-one meeting with me and my team, just to go over the individual information, review the information, and go detail-oriented. That maybe in this webinar, we are not so going deeply into details. We are going to the most highlights of the programs and the partnership agreement with Westcliff and Hospitality Academy. But for sure, I'm aiming for you to have even a more detailed information if you can book a call, and I will be in the next slide giving you the QR code for you to have the opportunity to schedule an individual call in your convenience. Is there any other questions? Kate,
How do we
I don't know if you
call?
oh, sorry. I will give you the QR code in this slide. So feel free to scan this code. It will give you or drive you to the meeting link page. Kate, I cannot see the chat box, but I don't know
Yes,
if
of
you can
course.
help us if there's any other questions there.
Yes, we have 3 more questions. The first is asking if we have a registration fee and how much it is.
Yeah, we do have a registration fee of $550.
Now, the next question coming from Claire, she says, hi, I did my J1 last 2023 and planning to take an MBA next year. Will it matter or is it recommended to take it next year?
No, if your J1 expire in 2023 or in 2024, as I was saying now, is more than enough of time to apply for an F1 visa now. So I would say you are welcome to start your process as soon as possible. Yeah.
And also Claire is asking if they are allowed to work full-time.
Yes, so CPT has 2 options here, and I will explain them now. Either you do 11 month, so it depends on the program, right? But either you do 11-month full-time job 40 hours a week, or even more overtime during this full-time experience, and 13-month part-time job capped to 20 hours a week, or you do 2 years in a row of full-time job, 40 hours a week. It really depends if you are willing to do OPT upon graduation. That is something that you need to make your call before you start working, just to have everything set up for you to go or not for the OPT. So this is something that I will say we could clarify in an individual call, but yes, you're allowed to work full time.
Okay, perfect. In the chat, we don't have any other questions. I don't know if anybody else has any questions. Let us know. If not, I would say that I highly, highly recommend each one of you to book an individual call. It's totally free and you would get more personalized assistance, especially since every person's case is different. It's very important for you to get answers to your specific situation. So here on the screen, as Carlos mentioned, you can just scan the QR code and book a meeting at the time that's convenient for you. Also, you have our website. You can also email at learn@bihospitality.com and just request any additional information. And I think that is it. So thank you everybody again for joining us for today's webinar. Thank you, Carlos, and thank you, Grace, for taking your time and giving us all of this information. It was a very big pleasure of having you here. For everybody else, I hope that we answered all of your questions. And we'll see you at our next webinar. Just keep an eye on our social media, and I think you'll definitely find something that resonates with you to join for our next topic. So thank you everybody a lot. We'll be sharing the recording of this webinar on our YouTube channel so that you can also see it. You will also get an email with that recording. So yeah, thank you everybody, and see you soon.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Grace.
Have a great day,
You
everybody.
too.
Bye.
Bye.